Hello and welcome to your news and features electronic magazine that centers on the different facets of motoring. Now on its 31st year of broadcast, this is Motoring Today. I'm Butch Gamboa.
Congratulations to Motoring Today, 30 years, fantastic to the team of Butch and the entire team of Motoring Today. Congratulations, Mo Power, and here's to another 30 years and beyond.
Well, we'd like to extend our congratulations to the 30th anniversary of Motoring Today as well, and we pray that Motoring Today will continue its advocacy for promoting safe travel along our roads and expressways all over the country. Thank you very much, Coach.
Vote for your favorite car models and stand the chance to win autofocus t-shirts, coffee mugs, and other valuable giveaways. Vote for your Automobile of the Year in this year's Autofocus People's Choice Awards and win prizes from daily electronic draws. To participate, log on to www.autofocus.com.ph.
Mitsubishi Mirage. Make it yours.
Creating an engine is like creating a great perfume. You need to select the best ingredients and combine them in a unique way. So it gives you a feeling you'll remember for the rest of your life. Peugeot 308 with Blue HDI and turbo petrol engines.
When you sweat to be sweet and you clean car seat, it's love. When you try to look cool but you look like a fool, it's love. It's love. It's love.
Show your love with the new features of the all-new Innova. Love the journey.
Calling all automobile enthusiasts. Autofocus.com.ph is exclusive to the automobile, where you'll find reviews on the latest brand new car models, together with their head-to-head comparisons. It has the detailed specs of car models available in the country and their latest SRPs and special promos, together with the latest auto industry news and developments like car launches and test drives. Autofocus.com.ph is all about automobiles. Click on.
Congratulations to Tito Butch and his team for a very successful 30-year run on the Motoring Today.
Sir Butch Gamboa, happy 30th anniversary to Motoring Today. Walang halong biro. High school pa lang ako, napapanood ko na yung Motoring Today. Pati yung Business and Leisure actually. Magkapatid yan di ba? Pero lahat ng mga mahilig sa kotse, paborito talaga yung Motoring Today. And walang halong biro sa akin. It's amazing na 3 decades later, buhay na buhay pa rin yung Motoring Today, alive and kicking, and marami pa rin nanonood. And I hope no, kung kaya pa maka 30 more years. And andito lang kami para sumuporta sa Sunshine Television, Motoring Today.
Welcome back and thank you so much for those wonderful words. Now, here are the latest news and developments in the country's transportation and traffic management, brought to you by BMW. Road networks are vital in any country as it covers a wide area composing of national, provincial, and city roads. Here is the Philippine Road Board in partnership with Geodata Systems Technologies Incorporated with their initiatives to fulfill their task with regard to the road networks in the country. The Philippine Road Board, in partnership with the Department of the Interior and Local Government, has embarked on a major road mapping project called the Locational Referencing System, or the LRS, which aims to help the local government units in all provinces and cities nationwide in updating the country's road network inventory.
It covers the 17 regions of the country, comprising 81 provinces and 144 cities.
The Road Board says that the mapping system uses 2 survey approaches, the manual and the automated.
Ano po yung composition ng ating automated survey? Dito po, nagde-deploy kami ng mobile mapping systems na meron pong nakalagay na equipment doon sa ibabaw ng isang 4-wheeled vehicle. No, ito pong equipment na ito, mayroon pong tinatawag na LiDAR or Light Detection and Ranging na technology. Meron din pong GPS at meron din pong 360-degree coverage ng digital camera. So makikita po natin yung kabuuan ng bawat road section as the vehicle travels the roads. No? Yun naman po ating manual survey teams. Sila naman po yung nag-generate ng additional information or data from the field. So nagme-measure po sila ng ating mga features like bridges, culverts, and spillways dun sa ating road sections.
The Road Board adds that the LRS will help the LGUs in identifying which road would be a priority for investment, as they will be able to know which ones are in need of repair or rehabilitation. The agency also says that they are hoping that the LRS could be used on disaster management, since the road mapping project is placed on a map, which will make it easier for the LGUs to identify alternative routes which can be taken to evacuate people living in affected areas. The Road Board highlights that this road inventory is a helpful tool on road management, as any management procedure starts with a good inventory. Despite the challenges that were encountered during the progression of the project, it's good to know that the Philippine Road Board has pushed through with the LRS and that LGUs now have a reliable road inventory tool. Here's some good news for motorists. Driver's license validity is set up to 5 years. And here's more good news. It can be extended up to 10 years if you didn't commit any road and traffic violation. The bill that will extend the validity of driver's license to 5 years has been recently ratified by the Senate. Reports say that the Land Transportation Office has long implemented the measure, but the agency says that the law will furthermore solidify the action.
Actually, na-implement na namin ito even without the law. Pero ang kagandahan nito kung may batas talaga, mas solid na. Kasi halimbawa, itong unang ginawa natin na extension, parang policy from the OTR level, following the pronouncement of the President. Pero kung batas ito, kahit na magbago-bago ng administrasyon, pagpapatuloy ito.
In a statement, the Senate says that once enacted into law, the validity of a driver's license could be extended up to 10 years if a holder has not committed any violation during the 5 years. The Senate adds that the passage of the said measure is an attempt to ease the number of motorists who have to line up when they're renewing their licenses in the LTO every 3 years. If this bill will be passed into law, this makes it easier for the motorists to renew their licenses, avoiding the long lines and also eliminating fixers. Frolic Tours Incorporated, the company behind the fast-growing P2P or point-to-point bus services in the metro, has launched a free shuttle service that would cater to those who are working within the Central Bay District. It is called Bay Area Shuttle or BAS Project. The Central Bay District Management, together with Frolic Tours Incorporated, recently launched the Bay Area Shuttle or the BAS Project in a ceremony along Mall of Asia. The BAS Project is a free shuttle service within the Central Bay District or the CBD designed for the tenants, stakeholders, visitors, and residents in the area.
Actually, this is part and parcel of the development of the reclamation area. So initially, we're going to launch this within the Central Business Park area and the Mall of Asia complex. And the purpose of this is really to link all the offices, the residential area, and hotels within this 160 hectares developed area of the Central Business Park.
The bus being used for the project is a Neoplan Skyliner from Germany. It is a two-level bus with 1.8 meters in height, each floor, and has 56 seating capacity. The bus is equipped with Euro 6 engine with an automatic transmission.
This bus specifically features right now the VIP section. We have 56 seats configuration. We have bar tables. We have a kitchen on board. The usual features like CCTV, retarder brakes. The bus is equipped with a AS-tronic. The AS-tronic is helping the driver to drive more fuel efficiently and to have the bus more run smoothly on the road. And the driver is not getting occupied by permanently using the clutch and have to gear in out. The bus has an intelligent automatic transmission system.
The shuttle service is open for the public from Monday to Sunday from 6 in the morning to 12 midnight with 10 to 15 minutes interval per bus stop. The Bay Area Shuttle is indeed a relief to those who are working in the Central Bay District. We hope that more shuttle services will be put up in the different business districts in the metro. That's all for this week, and we thank BMW Philippines for this transportation and traffic management updates. Motoring Today now takes a short break.
Yes, for Motoring Today, happy 30th anniversary to you guys and more power to you.
Hi Butch, congratulations, 30 years. It's been a long time that you've been providing our motorists your very good public service, so keep on going. Again, congratulations from Metro Pacific Tollways Group, and particularly in my case from NLEX Corporation, who handles the NLEX and SETEX. Thank you.
Vote for your favorite car models and stand the chance to win autofocus t-shirts, coffee mugs, and other valuable giveaways. Vote for your Automobile of the Year in this year's Autofocus People's Choice Awards and win prizes from daily electronic draws. To participate, log on to www.autofocus.com.ph.
For those who command respect. For those unrivaled in their field. For those who see the world differently. For you. The bigger, better, faster, stronger, all-new Fortuner. Own your world.
Think you're tough? Do you dare to go off-road or off-key? Do you use your great power with great control? With the new Isuzu D-Max, you're tough enough to be unstoppable. And you're tough enough to be right back. Isuzu D-Max, tough enough for anything.
Your weekly window to the world of business and guide to the good life can now be watched online. Just click on businessandleisure.ph and watch this week's show and other past episodes of Business and Leisure at your most convenient time of the day. Business and Leisure is now on the web. Watch it anytime.
Yeah, Motoring Today, happy 30th anniversary. You guys rock.
Congratulations to Motoring Today for celebrating 30 years. I remember nung bata pa ako, Motoring Today na pinapanood ko.
Thank you so much. Those kind words really keep us going. Welcome back. Let's now get into Motoring Today's lifelong commitment to promote road safety as we give you some road safety tips in cooperation with Toyota Motor Philippines.
And welcome to Motoring Today's Young Street Smarts Club. This is brought to you through the courtesy of Toyota Motor Philippines and the Toyota Foundation. My name is Susie of Magic 89.9. Muling nagbibigay sa inyo ng simpleng tips on how to use our roads properly and safely.
Katulad ng pinapakita sa animation, broken white center lines separate the movement of traffic on multi-lane roads. Ang ibig sabihin nito ay bawal kang dumaan sa gitna o sa mismong linya. But if you're crossing it to overtake or to change lanes, then just keep in mind na ang mga sasakyan na nasa kanilang lane ang may right of way. So wait for your turn.
Until the next time here on Motoring Today's Young Street Smarts portion, where you can learn how to be safe while on the road as a pedestrian, commuter, biker, or a driver. This is Susie of Magic 89.9, reminding you to always be a safe and responsible road user.
Continuing, Mitsubishi Motors Philippines for so many years has been encouraging proper driver demeanor at all times via these weekly reminders for the Pinoy driver.
Payong chopper lang kaibigan, ako po si Hares. Isa po ang kapwa ninyo chopper. Baka di nyo alam, ang paninigarilyo ay matagal nang ipinagbabawal sa mga pampublikong sasakyan.
Respeto na lang po sa ating mga pasahero, lalo na sa mga di naninigarilyo na sakay mo. Kung ang mga pasahero ay di pwedeng manigarilyo, lalo na sigurong bawal manigarilyo ang nagmamaneho. Ang usok na dulot ng sigarilyo mo ay puwerhisyo sa taong nakakalanghap nito. Kapag naninigarilyo ang driver, wala ang atensyon niya sa pagmamaneho. Baka di mo mamalayan, wala na pala sa direksyon ang pagmamaneho.
Kaya sundin ang batas na ito para makaiwas makaperwisyo. Ito po si Harris Morales, payong chopper lang kaibigan. Mula sa isang kapwa niyo chopper.
Motorsports up next on Motoring Today. Right after this short break. Be right back.
Yeah, so happy 30th anniversary to Sunshine Television. I wish you more years of success and prosperity.
Congratulations, Motoring Today, 30th anniversary. Wow, same age na tayo.
Vote for your favorite car models and stand the chance to win autofocus t-shirts, coffee mugs, and other valuable giveaways. Vote for your Automobile of the Year in this year's Autofocus People's Choice Awards and win prizes from daily electronic draws. To participate, log on to www.autofocus.com.ph.
Mitsubishi Montero Sport, engineered excitement.
Happiness. Happiness times 7. The all-new Honda Mobilio. Ease of use. Flexible interior for your various needs. Convenient features. Advanced technology. Powerful engine. Fuel efficient for a smooth journey. And sleek design for you. The all-new Honda Mobilio.
Creating an engine is like creating a great perfume. You need to select the best ingredients and combine them in a unique way. So it gives you a feeling you'll remember for the rest of your life. Peugeot 308 with Blue HDI and turbo petrol engines.
Calling all automobile enthusiasts. Autofocus.com.ph is exclusive to the automobile, where you'll find reviews on the latest brand new car models, together with their head-to-head comparisons. It has the detailed specs of car models available in the country and their latest SRPs and special promos, together with the latest auto industry news and developments like car launches and test drives. Autofocus.com.ph is all about automobiles. Click on.
I'd like to congratulate Motoring Today in celebration of their 30th year anniversary. Congratulations to, of course, the head of Motoring Today, Mr. Ray Butch Gamboa. More power to you, more success, and you have our support for sure. Thank you.
Okay, good evening. This is Inigo Roses, Motoring Section Editor of the Manila Bulletin. And I'd like to say congratulations to Motoring Today on its 30th anniversary on air. I've been watching this show since I was a kid. It's been an inspiration for my career. And of course, you know, it's always a delight to still see it on air. Congratulations and more power.
Thank you. Thank you so much for the greetings. We now have the latest news and developments in the world of motorsports.
In Formula One news, this weekend's Grand Prix du Canada looks to provide answers to some questions that have intrigued F1 fans since the start of the 2017 Formula One World Championship. The 4.361-kilometer circuit Gilles Villeneuve, another unforgiving street circuit with long straights and slow corners, will challenge drivers and test teams looking to find the perfect balance between the need for top-end speed and downforce. Will it be Ferrari or Mercedes that will come up with the best compromise? And on a circuit that can be hard on tires depending on weather conditions, what teams will get the pit stop strategy right? And in the case of both the prancing horses and the silver arrows, which of their drivers will benefit and which will be sacrificed to be also rans in the fight for championship points? Kimi Räikkönen was visibly upset on the podium in Monaco after ending up second despite starting from pole, while teammate Sebastian Vettel got to win via an overcut strategy. Over at Mercedes, Lewis Hamilton appears to have confirmed his place as number one driver after the team allowed him to risk a blown engine in Spain to give his teammate a chance to catch and pass Vettel later in the race. Bottas' engine blew, but Hamilton won the race. Canada will answer these questions and a lot more. In World Rally Championship news, this weekend's Rally Italia Sardegna takes place on the narrow road of the resort island of Sardinia. Making it more challenging for the crews are trees, bushes, or big rocks lining the roads that would punish any mistakes severely. And after the first few passes on the dusty, hard-packed gravel roads, deep ruts are expected to make it more difficult as stages are mostly run twice over the 4 days of the rally in the Mediterranean island where temperatures approach 30 degrees centigrade. While reigning champion Sebastian Ogier of M Sport leads in the point standing after 6 rounds, no one team or driver has really dominated. Ogier has won twice. Jerry Matti Latvala Toyota Gazoo Racing and Chris Mickey of Citroën Total Abu Dhabi WRT has each won on round. Thierry Neuville of Hyundai Motorsport has won twice this year despite some inconsistent performances in earlier rounds and could be seen as a favorite in Sardinia, where he won last year, beating Latvala, then driving for Volkswagen Motorsport by 24 seconds. Ogier came only third last year, but the points leaders could not be discounted in any round while driving a Ford Fiesta.
The motoring industry is up next on Motoring Today.
Ayon sa aking bubit, ayan na, happy 30th anniversary sa Motoring Today, more power.
Yeah, I'd like to congratulate Sunshine TV for 30 years of Motoring Today. Yeah, more power, and may you have many more years to come.
Vote for your favorite car models and stand the chance to win autofocus t-shirts, coffee mugs, and other valuable giveaways. Vote for your Automobile of the Year in this year's Autofocus People's Choice Awards and win prizes from daily electronic draws. To participate, log on to www.autofocus.com.ph.
Think you're tough? Do you dare to go off-road or off-key? Do you use your great power with great control? With the new Isuzu D-Max, you're tough enough to be unstoppable. And you're tough enough to be right back. Isuzu D-Max, tough enough for anything.
Happiness. Happiness times 7. The all-new Honda Mobilio. Ease of use. Flexible interior for your various needs. Convenient features. Advanced technology. Powerful engine. Fuel efficient for a smooth journey. And sleek design for you. The all-new Honda Mobilio.
When you sweat to be sweet
and you clean her seat. It's love. When you try to look cool, but you look like a fool. It's love. It's love. It's love.
Show your love with the new features of the all-new Innova. Love the journey.
Your weekly window to the world of business and guide to the good life can now be watched online. Just click on businessandleisure.ph and watch this week's show and other past episodes of Business and Leisure at your most convenient time of the day. Business and Leisure is now on the web. Watch it anytime.
Well, I want to congratulate Butch. He's really an institution in the motoring journalist field, and I wish him another 30 years of good luck.
Congratulations and my warmest felicitations to Daddy Butch and the staff and crew of Motoring Today. Kay Jenny Baby for being there all these years. More power to you.
Oh yes, thank you so much for all those greetings. We appreciate them so much. Now on Motoring Today, vehicle maintenance is next. Being a clutch driver is a bad habit. You can avoid being one by knowing the importance of your vehicle's clutch and how to properly take care of it in this week's Auto Care Clinic, courtesy of Isuzu Philippines Corporation.
Ang clutch driver ay ang bad habit na laging pag-apak sa clutch kahit hindi pa kailangan i-disengage ang gear. Kadalasan itong nangyayari sa syudad na kung saan mayroong stop and go na traffic. Upang hindi maging clutch driver, kailangan lang kapain ang tinatawag na point of engagement ng iyong clutch o kung baga, kailan kumahagat na ang gear. Kapag umaandar kayo at kailangan ng bumagal, hindi mo kailangan agad apakan ang clutch. Hintayin mo na lamang ang point na kung saan may nginig na ang makina o malapit na mamatay bago apakan ang clutch. Kapag magpapalit naman ng gear, siguraduhin na mabilis at makinis ang pag-apak at pagbitaw ng clutch upang hindi ito masunog. Huwag na huwag isabay ang pag-apak ng accelerator at clutch dahil aksaya ito sa diesel at clutch lining. Kapag mahusay ang iyong paggamit ng clutch, tatagal ng higit 100,000 kilometers ang iyong clutch bago kailangan ng i-overhaul. Para sa periodic maintenance naman, kailangan lang palitan ang clutch fluid bawat 20,000 kilometers kasabay ang pagpapalit na rin ng manual transmission oil. Kung sakaling medyo naiba ang travel at play ng iyong clutch pedal, ini-inspeksyon ito ng kasa bawat 5,000 kilometers at pwedeng ipa-adjust kung may diferensya.
Remember, your manual transmission will work smoothly and could take you to more places when you use your clutch properly. Let's now take a look at what's happening in the local auto industry.
KTM Asia Motorcycle Manufacturing Incorporated, or KAMI, recently inaugurated its new manufacturing facility at the Laguna Techno Park in Santa Rosa, Laguna.
This event is about the plant launch of KTM in the Philippines. It's a joint venture of Ayala and KTM, where both have come together to build a manufacturing plant for both export and for local sales.
The KTM Philippines plant, which assembles 4 KTM models such as the KTM 200 Duke, KTM 390 Duke, KTM RC200 and KTM RC390 will have an initial production run of 6,000 motorcycles, with a goal of eventually expanding to 10,000 units annually. Apart from the domestic market, KAMI plans to export to neighboring ASEAN markets as well as China, where some 60 million motorcycles are sold per year. In a statement, Kami says that this investment is part of the brand's belief that manufacturing is the key driver of our country's inclusive growth going forward, as it provides job, supply chain opportunities, and helps put the country in the map as a center for innovation and industrialization. Moreover, Kami hopes to ramp up their network to 32 dealers nationwide this year, each one providing sales and after-sales support.
I'd like to invite the televiewers to come and support KTM. If the Filipinos are building the KTMs, then the Filipinos should ride KTMs. We are now ready to race. Thank you.
Isuzu Philippines Corporation recently staged the 12th Isuzu Service Skills Olympics held at Philinvest and in Alabang. This was participated in by service technicians from 21 Isuzu dealerships nationwide.
We are here right now at the 2017 Isuzu Service Skills Olympic. Now with 12 years, this annual skills competition showcases the capability of our service technicians, service advisors, and parts personnel who are at the forefront of our dealership servicing facility, participated by Isuzu's 21 dealerships nationwide.
The annual Isuzu Service Skills Olympics develops Isuzu's service technicians' competencies in vehicle maintenance. This year's winner will represent Isuzu Philippines in the Isuzu Global Competition, which will be held in Japan in November. Isuzu Philippines equally gives importance to their after-service market, especially in the skill development of their aftermarket technicians and operators.
IPC believe that this would help us to improve the morale of our people by showing them how big and important the role of after-sales operations in our business. Additionally, this also reveals the real quality level of our technicians as well as our service advisors and parts analysts. Furthermore, the result of this competition serves as a guide to identify the strengths and weaknesses of our personnel every category, and likewise to assess the performance gap by each dealership.
The competition was divided into 3 parts: service technicians, service advisors, and parts analysis. The skills of the participating technicians were both tested in written and practical examination. For technicians, their skill in troubleshooting in meeting Isuzu standard was tested. For service advisors, the importance of handling customers from receiving up to the releasing process was highlighted. And the last category, which is the part analysis, tested the technician's familiarity in parts applicable needed by customers' requirement.
To all the winners of the competition will be receiving trophy and cash prizes. This include first and second runner-ups. And our champions for all categories will be joining after sales overseas incentive trips to be scheduled next year. And for the service technicians in particular, the top 6 technicians will be chosen for the I-1 Grand Prix qualifying round and will be trained and evaluated for about a month. And we will select the best 2 technicians that will represent the Philippines in the Isuzu Global Competition to be held in Japan this coming November.
The main objective of Isuzu Philippines is not only to harness their technician skills in vehicle maintenance, customer service, and after-sales market, but also to be able to show to the world that Filipino technicians are, if not the best, but at par with the international standard. This also guarantees Isuzu's customer reliable and quality-efficient after-sales services.
I'd like to take this opportunity to invite our existing Isuzu owners to regularly bring your unit to our dealership to maintain the good performance of your vehicle. We can assure you of quick and quality service anytime at any of our Isuzu dealership nationwide. Thank you very much.
Honda Cars Philippines Incorporated offers its customers big savings and deals this rainy season. Offer includes exclusive discounts and low down payment schemes by purchasing select Honda vehicles from June 1 to 30, 2017. For the month of June, customers may experience a shower of savings as Honda will give away cash discounts upon purchase. Aside from this, select Honda vehicles will come with special limited packages. Customers who will purchase a CRV will be given a choice of Modulo Aereo Kit or Modulo Trekker Kit accessory package. while those who will purchase an Odyssey will be given a choice of either front fog lights or front and rear sensors or an additional 10,000 pesos cash discount. To make this season a more enjoyable purchase experience, Honda will also offer low down payment schemes and bank financing promos for as low as 62,000 pesos down payment for select models. Filipina Shell recently unveiled the new formulations for its premium Shell V-Power fuels in an event held at the SMX Convention Center.
It's really our best getting better. So we know that Filipinos are changing, consumer needs are changing. Filipinos are more demanding, there's more traffic outside, so they expect more from their fuel. So with this, we've developed like 5 years worth of research and about tested this over 3 million kilometers with 250 cars over the past 5 years, just so that we can make our best fuel even better and give it our best ever performance and efficiency.
During the launching, Filipina Shell presented the new Shell V-Power with a Dynaflex technology that helps restore the engine's performance by actively removing and preventing the buildup of fuel system deposits and reducing wasted energy. Filipina Shell added that the Dynaflex technology contains friction-reducing molecules that help engine parts that are difficult for lubricating oils to reach.
Dynaflex technology is our latest breakthrough technology that's developed for the over past 5 years. What it does is it gives you a better cleaning, also has more friction reducing molecules that helps your engine perform better in terms of efficiency and performance as well. So it makes your engine cleaner and also gives you less friction that reduces wasted fuel as well.
Filipina Shell also highlighted that the new formulations of the Shell V-Power fuels are Shell's most effective fuels at helping improve engine cleanliness by removing deposits that have already formed.
So hi everyone, I'm Mayas Khan, and I would like to invite everyone to please try out our latest and most advanced fuels, Shell V-Power Gasoline, Shell V-Power Racing, and Shell V-Power Diesel, now enriched with our Dynaflex technology.
Volvo Philippines recently launched the V90 Cross Country in an event held at the North Court of the Power Plant Mall, Makati City.
We have a very special event today for Volvo. We are launching a very important product for us. Volvo has always been known for their estate models, and again, we are offering the very new V90. This is the top of the line cross-country that we have for Volvo, and it completes the 90 line that we've been offering in the Philippines, which started with the S90, and now we have the V90 estate cross-country. And it's a very exciting event for all of us at Volvo.
Designed to enable an off-road capability, the V90 Cross Country's ground clearance has been raised by 65 millimeters compared to the V90. This increased approach and departure angle helps to protect the front and rear in steep slopes and on an uneven surface. Volvo Philippines also presented the V90 Cross Country with its advanced features such as Power Pulse, which works by drawing air from the air filter via a compressor to a pressurized 2-liter air tank. This has the effect of delivering a quick and responsive pulse of power. The air in the tank is topped up automatically, making sure that the Power Pulse is always ready to deliver a new boost. According to the company, Volvo Cars is the only car maker currently using such technology in production cars.
Anyone who'd like to take a look at the V90 and the S90, they're more than welcome to visit our showrooms at Makati, Alabang, and North EDSA.
Motoring Today now brings you our Car of the Week on Showcase, courtesy of Prudential Guarantee. Can one have fun in a humble hatchback? Well, the folks at Peugeot believe that you can. After driving the gas-powered 308 last year, we were impressed by its blend of comfort and its athletic abilities. While that was a brief test, it's time for the Peugeot 308 to take on its toughest challenge yet. real-world driving.
Peugeot may be a relatively small player in the market, but they are definitely not holding back when it comes to their product lineup. With a mix of French chic, stylish designs, and a premium feel, Peugeot cars bridge the gap between the mainstream and luxury cars. This is fully embodied in the 308 hatchback. Let's start with the looks. By French standards, the 308 is on the conservative side. Unlike the quirky-looking 5008 and 3008, the 308's design sets it firmly as a hatchback. But that doesn't mean it's boring. It's still a handsome-looking car with its upswept headlights, subtle body creases, and the unique taillight arrangement. It gives the 308 a classy look that somehow retains its Gallic charm. Also, the headlight and taillight arrangement look especially distinct at night, as if it leaves a signature where it drives by. More of these French touches can be seen inside. For starters, the dashboard layout is what Peugeot calls iCockpit. In theory, it gives you a better view of the road ahead by setting the steering wheel low and the gauges a little higher. The desired result varies depending on the driver's height. Taller drivers might have a part of the instrument cluster covered by the steering wheel, but for those of average height, it really does give better forward visibility. That quirk aside, the 308 is a cozy place to sit in with its supportive and well-padded seats, as well as its air conditioning that can be set to as low as 14 degrees. As for space, there's a lot in from and about average for the segment at the rear. The rear sets to recline for more comfort, and with its relatively upright roofline, there's a good amount of headroom too. Open the hatch and you're greeted by a large cargo floor that's as square and flat as possible to maximize usable space. Peugeot also tried to minimize dashboard clutter by putting most of the controls in one touchscreen. The screen displays the vehicle status, entertainment options, your mobile phone book, and even the air conditioning controls. While it gives the dash a minimalist look, it does mean you have to shuffle between screens to do the various functions. Still, it gives the car that bit more character compared to its mainstream alternatives. Under the hood of the 308 is a 1.6-liter turbocharged gas engine Peugeot simply calls THP. It put out 150 PS and a healthy 240 Nm of torque. It then shifts via a 6-speed automatic transmission. While the stats won't initially impress, one must drive it first before coming to a conclusion. The way the 308 delivers its power is immediate, almost as if it makes several more horsepower than advertised. Thanks to the turbocharger kicking in early, the 308 feels like a 2.0-liter engine car to drive, but without the fuel penalty. That kind of performance should be backed up by sweet handling, and on that front, the 308 delivers as well. Turn and felt sharp, even a little sporty when you drive it in a spirited manner. There was a lot of confidence in braking too, offering a lot of bite to scrub off speed. Remember, one of the car's primary safety features is its handling, and a good handling car is a safe car. Even with its fun-to-drive nature, the 308 still soaks up bumps pretty well. While the low-profile tires suggest otherwise, road imperfections do not upset the chassis and the passengers inside. Only a muffled thump lets you know you ran over some rough bit of road. To sum up, the Peugeot 308 is a car for those who think outside the box. If you do choose this car, you'll be rewarded by a fun-to-drive hatchback with a near-luxury feel inside. For those who side with logic, you get a versatile, practical car that's easy on fuel.
Peugeot 308 is unconventional in some ways, but it is proud to be unique. This car not only appeals to the eccentric folks, but also the illogical ones by combining the elements of what makes a car French and what makes a car good. Peugeot has successfully managed a balancing act to come up with an excellent all-rounder. The final stretch of Motoring Today comes up after this short break. I shall be right back.
Congratulations to Mr. Boots Gamboa and of course his late partner, Mr. Pocholo Ramirez, that Motoring Today is now celebrating 30 years on air as a program. It's probably the longest running TV show, not only motoring. Yung mga kasabay niya, they've been closed, they're no longer on air. But Mr. Gamboa is there, pursuing the auto industry, helping the auto industry, and bringing together the players in the auto industry for common issues namin. And we're very glad and very appreciative of Mr. Gamboa's assistance to the industry. And now that I'm a little bit working in the media, and maybe with Boots Gamboa as my standard and my ideal, I hope to be in the industry also for the next 30 years. So see you around, Boots. Congratulations. And wherever you are, Pocholo, congratulations. And hope you see us enjoying what you've done in the past years.
Ito, alam bola to, nung bata pa ako talaga pinapanood ka ng Motoring Today. But I know you're here to stay. I know you have more years, no? And I like I said kanina, I look up to all your activities, and they're my benchmark, and you know why. And keep up the good work, and congratulations, Motoring Today. Happy 30th. Thank you.
Vote for your favorite car models and stand the chance to win autofocus t-shirts, coffee mugs, and other valuable giveaways. Vote for your Automobile of the Year in this year's Autofocus People's Choice Awards and win prizes from daily electronic draws. To participate, log on to www.autofocus.com.ph.
Creating an engine is like creating a great perfume. You need to select the best ingredients and combine them in a unique way. So it gives you a feeling you'll remember for the rest of your life. Peugeot 308 with Blue HDI and turbo petrol engines.
Mitsubishi Mirage. Make it yours.
When you sweat to be sweet and you clean car seat, it's love. When you try to look cool but you look like a fool, it's love. It's love. It's love.
Show your love with the new features of the all-new Innova. Love the journey.
Calling all automobile enthusiasts. Autofocus.com.ph is exclusive to the automobile, where you'll find reviews on the latest brand new car models, together with their head-to-head comparisons. It has the detailed specs of car models available in the country and their latest SRPs and special promos, together with the latest auto industry news and developments like car launches and test drives. Autofocus.com.ph is all about automobiles. Click on.
Happy anniversary, happy 30th anniversary to Motoring Today. Happy motoring always. Philippines, without Motoring Today, we're not very much educated. Because of Motoring Today, thank you, Sir Butch.
Thank you for happy 30th anniversary. And we were hoping another 30 more years to come.
Really, those heartwarming greetings can really make us go on forever. Now, the upcoming feature is Motoring Profiles, where we train the spotlight on personalities who are making their mark in the motoring industry. This week, it is the chairman of the Philippine National Railways, General Roberto Lastimoso.
The Philippine National Railways has been transporting people and cargo all over the Philippines for several decades now. It is part and parcel of many a Filipino's life. The present chairman of the board of PNR is retired General Roberto Lastimoso, whom Motoring Today invited for a one-on-one recently. Let's learn more about the PNR chair, how his childhood, and how he embarked in the military and government service.
My great-grandfather migrated to Panay in Iloilo, and my grandfather migrated again to Capiz in Mambosao, where my father was born. My father relocated to Roa City, which before was a town, one of the towns of Capiz, and I was born in Roa City in 1944. That's how long it was.
His father was a bus driver and in fact drove the first bus line that operated from Iloilo to Calibo, Aklan, the Panay Autobus. When General Lastimoso was in grade school, his father entered Coca-Cola Brewery, the forerunner of San Miguel Beer, as driver salesman, one of the pioneer employees then.
When we met an accident, we went back to Roa City, then to our small farm there, where I studied my high school in Colegio de la Purísima Concepcion. I was a consistent first honor from grade 1 to grade 6, then first year to fourth year. I graduated as valedictorian of Colegio de la Purísima Concepcion. After high school, I took the entrance examination because my brother was a frustrated PMA applicant also, but he never made it because he got married immediately. So he told me to take the exams, and I was really challenged. At that time, there were no available courses also in Capiz, except be teacher, a CPA, or a lawyer. Very limited choices. So I went to PMA, took the exam, I passed the first time. Then I was admitted, and I got a degree of BSPMA in 1967. And I started, that's where my military career started.
Counting the 4 years he spent at the PMA, which is looked upon as part of government service, General Lastimoso has thus far spent 54 years in the service.
I joined the Philippine Constabulary at that time in 1967. Because that was the time when the roster of officers in the armed forces of the Philippines were separated. Because before 1967, the Philippine Army and the Philippine Constabulary have only one roster. You can transfer from one branch, call that branch of service, to another branch of service. In 1967, they formally separated the roster of Philippine Constabulary, and I joined the Philippine Constabulary. So after graduation, When we were in Mindanao, I volunteered for Sulu assignment. That was my first baptism because my first assignment was in Duok, Sulu. That was the place of Kamlun. So it was really baptism of fire, literally.
After Sulu, he was assigned in Cagayan de Oro, then Davao, Zamboanga, and Basilan. He spent a total of 25 years in Mindanao. He liked the life in Mindanao and in fact did not want to go back to Luzon anymore.
In fact, after Sulu, I was transferred to Malacanang, part of the Presidential Guard Battalion before, PGB. But I begged off. I said, I'm better off in Mindanao.
As with everyone else, retirement is always a reality. And though he enjoyed government service, his retirement came too soon.
After my retirement, I went on, retirement, really retired. But I was taken in by President Gloria Arroyo. I first worked with the PNOC as a director of the board of Petrochem. Then he plucked me out from PNOC and made me the LTO chief in 2002, I think. Yeah, 2002. Where I served for 2 years. Then I became the manager of Metro Rail Transit 3, MRT 3. And it was still good. It was still running efficiently.
According to him, serious problems like derailment and the like were very rare occurrences compared to what is happening now in our railways.
I went into politics. I made an attempt to run for a congressman of the 2nd District of Capiz, but because I was not really prepared, how elections are won in the Philippines, I was not prepared financially, so I lost.
He had a series of consultancies after his unsuccessful try at politics when he retired from the LRT.
From there on until the president appointed me as chairman of the PNR board, I was on retirement. And when he offered me that, I said, okay, I'll make a try. It's nice to be back.
Because he still has a lot to offer, General Lastimoso enjoys his return to government service. We ask him about the problems hounding the PNR now.
In 1950, I can still recall, even up to 60s, early 60s, and to the 70s maybe, the rail industry, the rail system of the Philippines is very much advanced. I mean, compared to other countries, compared to Indonesia, Malaysia, ASEAN countries only, Vietnam, we were only second to Japan because our line at the time was running all the way from Legazpi in the south up to the Mortis in La Union in the north. It was running, it was operational.
The Philippines, once the leader in the railway system, is now the laggard. In fact, according to General Lastimoso, our neighbors like Vietnam, Cambodia, and even Sri Lanka are now starting their own subways. The government has sadly neglected the PNR.
We neglected the rail system, which is the mass transport system. It could have eased up our traffic now if we have the good railroad system. So the problems of PNR are very, very big. Because right now, you are only running from Tutuban, from the station, up to Calamba. And the train from Tutuban to Calamba and vice versa is only once a day. We have also line now running from Tutuban to Alabang to PNR to Tutuban 3 times a day, both ways, 6 times both ways. So that's very disappointing coming from where we were in 1970.
Speaking about how the PNR operates now, the PNR chair shared that we recently opened a line from Naga to Legazpi and is now planning to rehabilitate all the lines, including Legazpi to La Union.
The problems of PNR will soon be solved because right now there are several offers coming from Japan, from China especially, mostly from China, to undertake projects of PNR. We have, for example, approved by NIDA now the North-South Rail of the Philippine National Railway, which is from Tutuban all the way to Malolos in the north, to Clark, then up to Ilocos. Then in the south, we have the line from this place, Tutuban, down to Calamba, commuter, and Tutuban, all the way to Legazpi, and extending to Matnub. Then the spar line from Calamba to Batangas to take care of the freight, because Batangas port now is a major port of entry. So these are the things that will happen during the term of President Duterte.
This would certainly rid our metro roads with more buses that contribute heavily to traffic. This is his vision for PNR, but improvements will be in several stages.
The first stage will be the one from Tutuban to Malolos, because this was already committed to the Japanese ODA funds, Overseas Development Program of the government, and they have already allocated the money for this. There is already an agreement, and what is needed now is the detailed engineering design. Once that's completed, we can start maybe the first quarter of 2018, and this will be completed before the end of the term of the president. All the rest are in different stages of the project, like for example getting the concession loan and conducting the feasibility study. No? This is for the North-South Railway, Luzon.
President Duterte wants to have the same railway system in Mindanao, he says, and PNR is now studying its viability. General Lastimoso is looking at lines from Surigao to Cagayan de Oro and onto Davao and General Santos, and an east-west line from Surigao to Cagayan de Oro and onto Zamboanga. Completion is likely to be accomplished beyond President Duterte's term.
It's about time that someone seriously sat down and implement changes at the PNR, which would benefit not only the train-riding people, but the general public as well, because an efficient railway system will certainly help ease traffic in the metro. Up next is our weekly segment that dwells on a wide array of motoring problems not only within the metro but all over the country as well. This is where we present these problems referred to us, or we ourselves see and hope to really find solutions for. This public service portion is courtesy of Ford Philippines.
We come once again to another edition of your weekly public service segment, proudly brought to you by Ford Group Philippines. This is where we highlight different motoring problems being sent to us or we ourselves encounter while on the road. Bawal tumawid is one of the most common road signs we see, especially in roads where there is a high volume of traffic and where crossing from one side to the other is dangerous. In this video taken along EDSA in front of SM North, a lady is seen crossing the street even with a lot of vehicles around. Neglecting road signs is a bad habit. We will make sure to inform the proper authorities and get a reaction from them regarding the scene.
Should you yourself encounter any motoring problems that need immediate attention, please feel free to contact us. The details are being flashed on the screen. And that's the week that was in motoring. Thank you for joining us. Also, don't forget to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Until next week here on Motoring Today, now on its 31st year of continuing service to the general motoring public with a lifelong commitment to promote road safety. I'm Butch Gamboa. Happy motoring!